I was expressly assured by Ozzy Gonzalez of the City of Cape Town that officials are not permitted to give authority to build without plans unless there is a dangerous situation on site that necessitates this, and it will be under the supervision of an engineer and an architect. The following film confirms that however much the city assure you, and even if you have the funds to go to court, this may not always be the case.
When was the wall put up?
It was put up in 2013. We don't have the detail of the retaining wall plans.
Can you get that quick?
Thank you.
And that is Kensway.
That's correct, yeah. The only engineer certificate we've got is dated the 5th of July 2013.
Okay, that is the guest storage area. It is the latest plan, 2013, right? Then we take this one.
No, it should have been built to a plan dated in 2012.
Yes, this is internal alterations, this one.
Sorry, I'm blind as a bat.
That is also 2013. And then we go to 2012.
But this is internal, this is dwelling, this is
Yes.
gas storage. No, this isn't what I want. What I want is okay, we've basically got a boundary wall here.
Yes.
We've got a boundary wall here. There's a massive excavated courtyard here, right, which is Earth 58.
Yes.
There's a retaining wall all along here and here, right?
Okay.
And this is Earth 54. And I am Earth 57.
Okay, we work from the last one.
I understand, yeah.
That is a guest storage
I've got
area.
that plan.
Okay.
I've got the internal plans and I've got the dwelling. But that is not to do with that. There's no. That plan's nothing to do with this.
Now you see 2009.
Yeah.
That is the other one. Dwelling
No, there
extension
should be. Or there's a 2012. There's also, yeah. That I know. So this plan. Okay.
Dwelling extension.
Yeah, have a look at that plan and you will see, I want to see the retaining walls.
I can bring it for you.
And the retaining wall for Earth 54 and Earth 57 and the courtyard excavation and the garage as well. Thank you, because we don't have that.
Even holding files is
Okay, but
fine.
can I just go by what's on this system then? Because this is important because my house is going to fall into a courtyard, okay?
They say that I spoke to the senior building inspector now. He said the retaining wall is on the plan.
No, it's not on the plan. There's no retaining wall
Is that
on the
Mr.
Lord's
Wilkinson?
Fisher.
plan. No,
He's a
the
senior building
retaining walls are not on the plan.
Because I just asked him now about the retaining
No,
wall.
it's not. Okay, it isn't. Okay, so that's a lie.
Let me just check here quickly.
So the fact is, when you have an engineering's retaining wall, okay, there is a proper engineering plan, okay, that shows the retaining walls.
Yes.
We've got these plans that you've said here.
I just want to check something in dams
But
quickly
yeah.
before I do say
I
anything.
mean, this is totally not. You know, I mean, it's nothing to do with a court
I've
case.
checked the files. I have checked. I know number 12 Victoria Road.
Yeah.
I checked the files. I checked the
Can
plans.
I have a look at the files?
It's all by legal services.
The whole
Seriously,
files
we
are
just
by
phoned
legal.
now Rousseau, Mr. Rousseau, in legal department.
Okay.
And they're sitting with everything.
Okay. We believe there are no engineer's plans. We've seen nothing, and I've been through all the files. Unless there's something new, okay? My attorney called the engineer, who's
Yes.
has to call the owner, right?
Okay.
Before he can come and talk to us. The retaining walls on the boundary
Okay.
are all we want, and that the courtyard is, and the engineer certificate from the courtyard, that is not an unreasonable request. Okay, I don't care about the plans of the house, the inside of the house, all the things we're complaining about. I don't care about that. I need to know it's structurally safe. That is a reasonable
You're quite right.
request.
No,
Okay,
you're quite right.
and I know the reason they're hiding this is because they don't exist, and it's just not fair. I want to be able to sleep at night, or else this becomes a very serious matter.
I'm not telling lies to you.
No, I know, and I'm not blaming
Yes.
you.
No,
Okay,
I'm just
please keep
trying
that.
to assist you.
And I was told by Chris Kutsia today I could come and have a look at the. In fact, he gave me an email saying I could see all of this.
There's a new case number. So what they say here is issue. So what is this? There's no documents here. No documents here.
There's no documents, but
Then
they're
it's going
saying.
into LUMS land use application.
So this is something that's going in now.
CF number 58. Nothing.
There's nothing in there, but they're saying something's opened. This is very
No, they've
suspicious.
just cleared it all out.
They've cleared it all out.
It's in land use application. 58. Before. Nothing.
There's nothing there. This is
It's like they've been wiped. That's all.
they've been wiped.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Is there any way am I allowed to take photographs of this or not?
No, you cannot.
I can't take photographs.
Can cause my job.
Yeah.
No, okay.
I just tried to assist.
No. I know you did, and I don't want to cost your
We
job.
can go to. Where's
But
the
it
other
just
one?
seems- so
You can check this
basically-
one quickly.
Yeah.
I can't see anything.
So,
That's all he's
There's
saying.
case numbers, but there's nothing.
but there's nothing in it.
So
Is that unusual?
No, it's not. It's on you.
otherwise, I'm going to end up in court. I'd rather say nothing.
No,
Nothing.
it's best to say. But is that not bizarre? It's bizarre, isn't it?
Yes. You know, even the building inspector's copies is gone.
I know.
I looked in their drawer now.
Sure.
They have their own copies and it's gone.
That's weird.
And Steve Wilkinson is the building inspector.
Yeah.
Let's check this one here. This one here. And that is this one. That one.
And there's nothing.
Alterations and additions and alterations. Who's the case officer here? There's a scene. Lumps, yes.
Can you tell on this system whether they had a heritage permit or a demolition permit? Do you know? How would I find that out?
Okay, this 3 we can cut it out there. I can find.
So basically 138412, 313 2013, 1556 2013 is not there. And tell me, and there are no other plans that you can see. And basically,
there is
what plans?
2009.
But that's the 2009
It's dwelling
is
extension.
01809 and 2012 is 013.
And there
What was that? 013.
sorry.
What was that? 01384
This is this one.
2012. Yeah.
That's that one.
Then there's a 003
That is this one.
0032013, which is internal dwellings.
Yeah.
So that's dwelling extension,
Okay.
internal. Okay, let's go up. No, I don't want the internal. I want the external. The garage, the dwelling extension adds to house.
Look, this one,
01809 2009, 08138 1996. 07007 1993. They're all for additions to house dwelling extension.
Yeah.
There's nothing that says
It's-
boundary wall or
When did it go?
retaining wall. It went up in 2013, 2012 to 2013.
Nothing.
Nothing.
I think that
I mean,
case.
I've got all the dates.
I think that case is about that.
Yes?
Because I think maybe you're not the only ones that take.
No. We're the only ones.
Are you
Okay,
the only ones?
the case is that he had a set of plans that we signed an agreement to.
Okay.
He then put in another set of plans.
Did you see the plan for the?
We
retaining wall?
Let me just tell you what he had a set
No,
of
he's
plans.
asking if you saw one for the retaining wall.
No, never. We've asked.
You
There's
didn't sign
never,
and never saw
nothing. We signed nothing.
They're fiddled with it.
And I wrote an email yesterday to Mr. Schnackenberg, right? And I said to him,
Schnackenberg, yes.
I said, I said, this is serious, very serious.
Why don't you make an appointment with Fiona Ogle?
With who?
Fiona Ogle. 16.
I don't think she cares. I understand they have to defend these people. I understand they have to defend the people who
How
work
can
there.
they defend if
But
there's
this
something
is-
illegal?
But
Yeah, I know, but if,
But it's
someone's
not just that it's
involved or they
illegal.
know, then they don't want to be found out, sort of thing.
But also, it's unsafe. My house is a metre away.
Why don't you make an appointment with Steve Wilkinson, building inspector?
Steve Wilkinson is under investigation with a public protector. Okay.
So here's an application in the system, okay? That's the case ID over there, okay? This case was created on the 27th of March 2017. They need to demonstrate compliance, basically, for this application, right? Which was submitted in March.
Which was BDM case
Created in March, I should
703-44024. Okay,
What was
so
that for, that application?
Yeah.
What exactly did it entail?
It's for a dwelling extension. This was all submitted via portal online.
He's got something going on.
It's a wall, proposed wall.
the boundary wall common to my boundary, which has already been built as a retaining wall. And there's a basement. We need to know, has he put that on a plan anywhere, that it's so deep, that it's been excavated so deeply? On the base, is that the basement plan?
This is the site plan.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we have some 3D drawings.
Can you just go up? You see that wall here? This wall, that one, there's no planning permission for that. That's on my property. That's also a retaining wall. And there are no approved drawings on the 2010 approved plan, the 2012 approved plan, or the 2013 approved plan. Is he applying to have that wall? That one, yeah. Is he applying for that?
He's showing it as existing.
He's showing it as existing, but it's not existing.
But it exists, but it was never...
It's not approved, yeah. And also, you see this wall here? This wall is not on any approved plan. That joins the swimming pool to the main dwelling. You see? So they're both fixed to the main dwelling. Now, on 2010-12, there's no retaining wall here. There's nothing. So I mean, that wall is showing as existing. This is already. It was built in 2012. Yeah. And what I've got is I've actually got. This might actually make your life easier because I've got photographs of it, of the build. Which is why I wanted to meet with a loons guy. You see the wall there, the swimming pool wall. There is a very large steel structure covered in astroturf, which also I see is not on that drawing.
This wall he's putting up is 2.1 metres high.
Yes.
Which is higher than standard, which is 1.8, I think.
I do know of a policy.
Policy.
Yeah, the policy.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's
Boundary
not,
wall
yeah.
policy. And as far as I know, 1.8 on the street high, and I think
2.1.
2.1 on the lateral boundary.
But here you go. You see, there's the wall. There's the bottom structure.
That's on site, eh?
That's actually on site.
Current or what?
No. This was built in 2012. The whole thing was completed in 2013 with an occupancy certificate. So that was then concrete cast, and that was concrete cast joined to the wall. And here there's a window in the wall, which joins the basement to the swimming pool. So it makes it part of the dwelling. This is in the basement area. It goes down. Now here is the top level. Now this was supposed to be a planter which was reinforced concrete and it's brick.
Okay.
And there's supposed to be a 500mm gap between the garage and my boundary wall, which is a Vibrocrete wall. But they lay a retaining wall underneath the garage, behind the garage wall, which isn't on any plan. And it's certainly, so is it any of that on this plan?
On these drawings?
Yeah.
Well, let's see.
Yeah,
they've
that's
got,
what we're
you know?
looking for.
This is the proposal.
So they're just showing what they consider to be new stuff.
Yes.
Are you allowed to talk about
he's actually putting a new fence.
It says a proposed fence, yeah. Proposed timber fence, yeah. It says that there.
But how can it be straight if there's a kink at the end there?
There.
No, the left-hand side. There's a kink that goes in. It's a vibrecrete wall. That's where my vibrecrete wall is. How can it be a straight fence? Have you got the engineer's drawings to hand?
Let's have a look. I don't see any engineering drawings.
Now, does it say in the 2010 plan that it's a new dwelling, or is it still saying additions and...
Let's try and find the 20. There's no 2010 plan.
Now, everything here, the 2012 plans, the 2013 plans, which are the only planning approval, and this one, which you don't even have on the system, they all say internal alterations dwelling extension when it was a new building. Why would that be? Do you know?
It's such a long time ago.
No, but come on. Should it have not have said new? What would it normally say?
I'll have to have a look at it first.
Okay. It's just that every time we come here, I have to pay these men, and I'm not getting the answers I want.
So what do you want?
I want to know why due procedure hasn't been followed. Okay. There were no, like for example, 2010, no demolition permit, no heritage permit, nothing. Okay, I've got here. So that's common cause. So why is this man being allowed to get away with retrospective planning, and did he get an occupancy certificate on a building that's not built to an approved plan, when I have been saying this for years, and the on-site reality is that it isn't built to an approved plan? So where do I get my justice? That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so the question is, what is the procedure to follow to obviously answer your questions? That's, I think, is the question.
Yeah, because the city are saying, they just say, like for example, I've got many emails from Peter Kukumur and Ozzy Gonzalez saying it's built to an approved plan, where quite obviously it isn't. Okay. Now, Richard can tell you the swimming pool issue, just as one instance, there are many. And also, like for example, the retaining wall to my property has already been built. It stands.
But there's no drawing for it.
But there's no drawing for it.
No
there's
approved
nothing.
drawing.
Again, I ask.
Well, I have.
So what? Okay, so I think you're going to answer your own question. So what is the procedure we need to follow to determine
Whether they did it appropriately or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the big question mark.
Okay.
So what do we do then? How do we...
We'll have to find out.
I was told the plans are approved and they wouldn't get occupation until it was approved, so I went to court to put the plans aside. This is really criminal.
Look,
And I want to know, really importantly, this Loffelstein in structure that's on these plans, where is the engineer drawing and where's the approved plan?
this application is obviously not approved. It's still in
I understand, but the fact is,
Okay.
I want you to show me on the computer go through all the plans and tell me where the engineer drawing is for this Loffelstein
So we
retaining
went
structure.
through the case. There wasn't any engineering drawings.
No.
Okay, could we go to the second one? So we had, the first one was 2009,
Yeah, let's go to 2012.
and then we had the 2012 drawings, also paper.
Okay, so let's make a record of this for the voice recording. Is that there only are paper plans, and we've got the paper plans, and the paper plans say that is not built to an approved drawing. 2013, can we have a look at those?
Same story.
Nothing on the system. What a tangled web we weave. Okay, so that's that. So, and then let's go to the latest application, because that application you showed us was March 2017. There was one on the 11th of May 2017.
What's this one?
Yes, that's one we looked at, right?
That's the one we just looked at. Oh my
No,
goodness.
okay.
I thought it was I
Sorry.
thought we looked at the other one.
There's
two.
more, obviously.
Yeah.
So, this is something different again.
Can I just take a picture of that? Do you mind?
Sure.
Excuse me, Richard. I've got massive structural cracks, and that's why I've had to get an engineer, and it's caused by the excavation.
This was also there's no decision made yet.
Yeah, we know that.
What
It's
are they
with the plans
applying for here?
examiner.
Correct.
So what is this about?
So now,
Oh, there's that.
that's the lawful site.
Yeah.
It's gone.
So
Now,
what is that?
I don't know if you guys seen this form before.
No.
Okay, now obviously to get officially, you've got concerns. This is a step to follow.
No, but this has gone beyond that.
No, but have you actually filled one of these in?
No, but
And you've never been offered one either.
No, but let me just tell you something. This is why this is irrelevant. We went to the High Court with this structure.
Okay.
So that structure was built. A judge went on site to do an on-site inspection. The judge was misled into believing that that was the 2012 plans. The building inspector's squiggles were on it, but there was no plan drawing. That's fraud. Okay, so if you can give me one of these forms, I'll gladly take it and do what you suggest.
Go through it.
I will.
Go through it, read it, and try and understand it, and then
Yeah.
perhaps what you guys want.
If we hadn't had a court case, and also you see Jaco Theron, who was then the building development manager, wrote in his affidavit that all the illegal works have been demolished. That's illegal. It's not got planning approval. You know, I'm not expecting.
You're saying such a lot of things. It's like, wow.
I know, but it's not. You know, but I'm just making you understand. And you see that swimming pool. It's not legal. Is he applying to have that swimming pool?
On this application, it says existing pool.
Existed. So he's not applying for a new swimming pool build.
Where did you see swimming?
It says existing pool. I know, but I'm just clarifying.
What he's applying for is this.
Yeah. The reason I'm clarifying it is because all of these things are being done in piecemeal. It's impossible to keep an eye on everything. You know, this is what he did through the whole application. But this is absolutely criminal.
From my perspective, too, what worries me is that this wall here, on the engineer's drawing, is shown as a concrete retaining wall. Photographic evidence says it's brick.
Okay, obviously all your details gets attached here. We create a case based on what you say. You get a reference number, okay, and you've obviously that your complaint needs to be concluded. So obviously you have a reference now, and then it becomes real.
Okay, but what I want to know is that form and whoever's looking at it, are they the same people that are making the approvals, or is there some oversight that's higher? Because it's very difficult to audit your own work.
That's why there's a reference number, okay? So it goes to the secretary, she does the administrative duties,
Right.
okay? And normally, depending on what the issues are, most of the time it's the building inspector who gets notified. And from there...
Okay, we've got that, okay. Now, you see there's no courtyard here in 2013, so that's one plan, okay? Now, this is the second plan, which was just for the gas installation. Okay, so this was the gas... Now, this was 01556, it was 16th of September 2013. Now, you see, that's the drawing. Now look what he's done. For one thing, you see that drawing, you see the curve of the courtyard. Next to that is a stone gabion with no soil on it. That's a structure. That structure is not on that plan. That wall next to the grey area, is a brick wall which is 5 meters deep, at least, okay, which isn't structurally sound, number two, okay, which we've done in a report. That drawing is a fraud.
No, I'm not lying to you.
I'm not saying you are. You're not listening to me. You spoke the truth, exactly.
If a
But
person
people
asks
are
me
frightened
if I
too.
want to see this file or that plan,
Yeah.
I take it out, the people can view it.
But I am a
Yeah.
layman protecting my property and my rights.
understand you.
I have spent over R1 million on court cases because the officials have lied in court record. Do you expect me to come here and be charming? But none of this is personal against you. I will get to the bottom of this. You know, I've had my life threatened. You know, I've got a bounty on my head of 150,000 rand. You think people like that should be working at the city? Do you? Don't make me angry, Nazim, because I'm already very angry.